Alright, hello everybody. Lord Wallace here, long time no see, and long time no see on this website specifically. I never thought I'd be back, and I'm still not back to playing like current gen OU. I have approximately zero interest in Sword and Shield, but I kind of realized something lately. Yeah, I don't have to play Sword and Shield OU. I don't even have to play Sun and Moon OU. I think that metagame is pretty garbage. But two tiers, in no small part thanks to watching a whole lot of BKC, that I've been really getting back into are ORAS OU and Black and White OU. I used to give Black and White a lot of trash back in the day because I didn't really get it. And it still has its problems. It's sort of known as a matchup tier at the highest level. But it's still really fun. And I watched BKC's video on like Black and White Rain, Black and White Sand, and I'm like, oh my god, that I have more options than I thought. The tier is still pretty rigid, especially if you don't play Sand, but there's just a lot of things I wanted to try that seemed really interesting. And now that I have more of a relaxed, like office job where I get a lot of downtime, sometimes I just hop on Showdown, play Ranbats. That's what I did at first, and then I started, pulling up some sample teams for Black and White, started playing Black and White. And that's the great thing about Smogon is that, at least for overused, past gens are still really relevant, If I ever get good enough and active enough to get drafted for SPL, guess what I'm probably going to be playing? ORAS or Black and White. Black and White in particular is kind of in demand because it's kind of known as a tier where you just kind of sacrifice players because it is just matchup at a certain point. Assuming you play perfectly, it's just matchup a lot of the times. Kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Like Rain typically beats Hyper Offense beats Sand, and Sand beats Rain. You wouldn't think that's the case, right? You would think Rain beats Sand, but that's not even really the case. Okay, we've got the first game. Thankfully, the Gen 5 OU ladder is actually still pretty active, but oh wow, I should have recorded the battles I got before this because even at the lower end of the ladder, like 1300, 1500. Oh, what is this? Hello? Get this notification out of here. That's probably cropped out, but anyway, yeah, you tend to see a lot of real teams, but then you also get some stuff like this. At least he actually has weather, because honestly, the only types of weather lists that really work is like Smurf Hyper Offense and Drag Mag, which is also Hyper Offense. So this Mammothwine might actually be kind of a threat, because I want to lead out with Politoed, but I'm also like, ugh. Luckily, it doesn't get like good Ice Stab in this generation. It gets Ice Shard and that's it. So I could lead with the Scarf Gyarados and start doing work immediately. But I'm just now realizing that this, you know what I'm going to change immediately? I put Return for Rotom Wash, but Crunch honestly is okay. Wait, what? This thing doesn't get Crunch? Wait, what am I hitting? Well, I guess I'm hitting it with Earthquake. I'm referring to the Jellicent. I just get completely walled. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, honestly. I'm just going to play it safe and go Politoed. He goes Porygon Z. That's a little confusing. I think I'm just going to go for Protect. I'm guessing this is some kind of choice, and yep, there it is. I'm just going to go into my Mammothwine. These things usually carry Chople, so I'm actually considering just going for Earthquake right away. As he goes for Protect, I'm going to lay up my rocks. I don't think he wants to stay in. Then again, I don't know why I'm assuming he has the standard Chople Berry set, because these boys, this guy's team is kind of wild. Who knows? I like the Kabutops though. I like the style on that, because the Kabutops takes advantage of my Swift Swim. I want to see just how much Ice Shard does. Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, so he's dead now. After Stealth Rocks, he's dead. If it's, I don't know if I should assume it's Jolly Kabutops, but I think it's the same speed tier. So even if he's Adamant, we tie. So I'm just gonna go right into Ferrothorn. That just seems like the... Oh, right, it's a spinner. I forgot about that. Okay, so the last thing I want is for him to go back into Gliscor and start healing up. I do not... I don't want that at all. Plus, he kind of doesn't take Power Whip at all. So, yeah, gone. Look at that. I'm gonna go into Politoed because, I mean, if he switched it in, then he has to have HP Fire. I mean, that's just the most obvious thing in the world. Maybe risking Politoed's not the best idea. Maybe I should go Tentacruel instead and fire off some Scalds, because... or maybe fire off a Toxic. Yeah, I shouldn't risk the weather just on the off chance, and I'm gonna go for the... Gliscor is not a good play here. I'm gonna go for the Toxic on the Jellicent, and that's fantastic, because... that's the thing walling my Gyarados from doing anything. And honestly, I think Latios is probably a decent switch in here. As he actually goes for Shadow Ball, which is pretty interesting. Then I'm just going to go for Draco Meteor. Screw it. Because, I mean, it hits Tyranitar, and that Tyranitar... oh, it's leftovers. That's really interesting. That's actually kind of a problem for me in terms of winning this Weather War. Now it's like, okay, who you got for this... who do you have for this Earthquake? I'm just going to go right for it. He might think I would risk this by going for Stealth Rock, but I'm not going to do that at all. And if he gives me Gliscor for free, that's fine. Okay, so now I've won the Weather War, pretty much. Now that could end up being in his favor because of Kabutops, but as long as I keep Ferrothorn healthy and don't just arbitrarily sack it, I should be good. Porygon Z is in Ice Shard range for sure. This thing is not that bulky. This is Adamant Life Orb. I use this mainly for luring in opposing Ferrothorn and smacking them with Superpower. Also smacks Rotom Wash, and the thing I like about it is that they actually want to switch those things in on Mamoswine. So I could have gone like Keldeo, but you know, Rotom Wash is not going to really be switching into a Keldeo that much because Rain Specs Hydro Pump destroys it. I almost half expect him to go for the Stealth Rock of his own here. And I don't really need Politoed for anything else. I'm just going to go into it. Probably get smacked by Earthquake. Really... wait. Oh, it does get... wait, it does get Icicle Crash in this gen? I mean, if it doesn't use it that much... oh, it does. I don't know. I guess that's Gen 4 where it doesn't get... well, Icicle Crash didn't exist. I'll just Scald. He's going to go to Kabutops. Get absolutely smacked by this. Possibly get burned. And I'm just going to Scald again, because I do not want to risk the SD. That would not have killed me. This is a bold Politoed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's bold. Jellicent's Toxic. I mean, this is kind of looking pretty over. It is kind of over a team matchup, a team preview, to be honest. Just going to go for Protect here. Probably wants to Toxic me or Shadow Ball, I guess. That's fine as well. Honestly, I think I'll just go for Encore. Let him get whittled by Toxic. That's fine. As he's going to go into the Mamoswine. Maybe it's Choice Band. I guess that could be it. Skull is the best play, though. And that is gone. And he forfeits. I don't think I want to be using, like... I have a lot of teams, and I don't know if I want to be using one for each battle. I think that kind of breaks the momentum. I kind of want to like stick with a team, but I have some really cool stuff in these folders. Like, I like this team a lot. I have a couple variations of it. I think this is the better one. It's a playstyle that's really popular in tournament and honestly really broken. It's just like Superman Magikarp spin. Now the Superman aspect, that kind of incorporated into my own version of the team, which I'm sure has been replicated, but the main idea is having the 3 Psychic types, Reuniclus, Alakazam, and Latios. And more so like Reuniclus and Alakazam on the same team, because Magikarp Psychics are something that's been kind of... maybe you wouldn't know it if you quit playing Black and White after the generation was over, but this is a really potent type of Pokemon that came up. Initially, it was just like Alakazam, that was all the hype, but then Reuniclus kind of rose back to prominence along with that, just because Magikarp is so good for all of the passive damage that goes around in Black and White, because there's no defog. So you got the sand going, you got the stealth rocks going, you got the spikes going, and it just becomes a whole mess that Magikarp completely avoids. And okay, can we get some real teams, please? I was fighting like legit meta teams just like 10 minutes ago. So this guy decided that yeah, HO weatherless, we're not going to do that, I guess. Although Dragonite is a little bit intimidating, I suppose, but actually not really, because I got the Scarm right here. Oh, I have Fire Blast and Superpower? Maybe I should change that, actually. But it's going to come in handy here. I don't know why I have both. I should have, like, Rock Slide or Ice Beam instead. Usually you don't run both. I guess I just made a mistake here. I'll go for Fire Blast. Completely annihilate this Ferrothorn. As he goes for Thunder Wave. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed in here. I do need this for Alakazam, and now my odds of beating it on my own with this have become even slimmer. And I need Skarmory healthy for Crocodile and Dragonite. So I'm not sure. Oh, I have Hidden Power Fire on this too. Yeah, it's kind of a janky Choice Scarf for the Rotom, but it kind of poops on Rain, so that's why I like it. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I'll just go right into Reuniclus. Maybe I'll just do that. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I'm going to go for Focus Blast on the Crook. Seems pretty okay. As I guess that's his Pursuiter of choice, which... but no, I just kill Ferrothorn, which is pretty good. Losing Leftover sucks, but getting rid of that for Alakazam. Like, Alakazam, look at Alakazam and look at his team. Especially because it's Life Orb Alakazam. And you know what? I can just stay in here too. He's going to go for Crunch, which now means I can switch out because he didn't go for Pursuit. Oh, it's Chople Berry. That's pretty nice, I guess. So now go into Skarm. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought, for some reason, I assumed he was choiced. But, oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. Goes for Low Kick and lay up my rocks. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and Whirlwind him out. If I can get Dragonite in, that'd be really nice. Goes back into this, and you know what? I don't want to stay in on this, but I need Tyranitar healthy still for Alakazam. But I don't want to be a minus defense either. So I think I'm just going to Roost for now. Go for the Whirlwind. Hopefully get Dragonite in. Let it take Stealth Rock. Oh, and unfortunately I get this. Nope, this is what I needed T-Tar for anyway. And yeah, there's the unfortunate reality of, like, now I'm gonna have to fight through Para and it's dead. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with. But you know, this is what Choice Scarf Rotom is for exactly. I can go for the Volt Switch here. Does exactly half, which is pretty good. Now I still need Skarmory healthy. I think my obvious play here is sacking Reuniclus. That would be good. And then just going into my yeah, it's the only thing I could do. I'll just go for Psychic, I guess. Or maybe I'll go for... Nah, Psychic's the best play. On the off chance he's like me and he runs like Sub. Because I'm pretty sure even non-invested will break a Sub at least. So I'm going to go back into this. I kind of want to go for the Hydro Pump, assuming he'll go Crook. But Crook's a free switch into Skarm, so there's actually no point. Yeah, there's no point. I wasn't going to risk the miss just off of that. Crook isn't Scarf, we know that now. Actually, Latios just runs Train now. Yeah, Latios just completely... It's Specs, so that's that's a GG, honestly. Like, what could even possibly happen? I'm just gonna go for Dragon Pulse. I think he'll just go for... Oh, he goes for Scald. So now it's really over. If he had burned me, maybe he would have done some shenanigans. Maybe he's counting on CB Dragonite coming in and going Burr. I don't know what he's gonna do about that. Either way, I'm not risking it. I'm just going straight into Skarmory. That's the only reason oh, yeah, okay. I could have just clicked Dragon Pulse. What is this guy doing? Yeah, gone. Brave Bird probably isn't a good play here, but okay, he just forfeits. I just kind of wanted to get rid of it. Brave Birding would have been unnecessary. I could honestly have just kept Whirlwinding his team. Rotom Heat's kind of interesting. I've heard, like, Rotom Grass, Rotom Mow. It's pretty interesting. Some tournament players have used it. We're just going to wait until we get another game. Should I pause it? Maybe I should, because I don't want to edit too much. Alright, here we go. Somewhat of a real team. Really interesting. I don't know why he's using Haxorus when Kyurem Black exists. I guess he doesn't want to be Stealth Rock weak? I don't know about that. I guess it gets superpower, like it gets a better move pool. Oh, and I still haven't changed the stupid superpower thing. He's got a Zam of his own, so that means I'm gonna have to keep T-Tart fairly healthy. See, Rock Slide would have been okay in this game because that would have made me not complete setup fodder for like Gyarados, Salamence. The reason you run it is for like, actually, I'm just gonna commit and where's this team? It's not this one. Where is it? Yeah, this is probably cool because I mean, I already put enough pressure on Tyranitar with the 3 Psychics. Maybe I'll do like this. This will be fine. Because Ice Beam, like Rock Slide is also to hit like the Genies, Tornadus and Thundurus, and Ice Beam does that as well. I guess I could lead with Rotom, but I don't want to reveal it too early. I think I'll just lead T-Tar, as he leads Toxicroak, and that is, yeah, that's not good. I think Skarmory is pretty safe here, unless like if he has these, I'll just Whirlwind him out. And unfortunately, I'm not Focus Sash on this team. I am Life Orb Zam because it's a surprise factor, and it helps put even more pressure on T-Tar because Signal Beam actually starts to do a lot at that point. So I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. I think these might run Taunt. Oh, it goes for the Gyarados. I'm just gonna, yeah, you're not gonna. Oh man, you know what this could be? This could be Taunt and like sub. So I'm going right into Rotom, not even risking that. That's the whole point of, yup, okay. I should be faster than Adamant. So goodbye. And if it's Jolly, it's not KOing me anyway. It's just, there's no way. He actually has no answers for this, by the way. He has like Tyranitar, which could be a problem actually, because it could Pursuit. Let me check how fast. I might not have a fast enough Rotom, now that I think about it. I want it to be faster than at least Adamant. Oh shit, it's not faster. But he could assume I'm defensive, so I didn't realize I was running that slow. And honestly, this should have been Adamant Gyarados as well. Scarf Gyarados is fun. But it runs like, can you stop? My god, I need to turn off notifications for that, Jesus. 32, some Fizdef. Yeah, there it is. And I guess my switch in is my own T-Tar. Not really sure about that. But T-Tar's good against Zam, and if he like superpowers here, that'll be kind of bad. Goes into the Haxors, man. There's just so much pressure on my Skarmory, and I know this carries Taunt, and I actually do not have an answer for this. That is, oh shit, if I... this is bad. Oh, is it like the no, it's Scarf, I guess. I'm gonna go for Roost here. Like, there is so much pressure on my Skarm, my god. But he hasn't really he hasn't been able to capitalize on it. I guess maybe like that's what the Ment is for. Maybe it's mixed. That would be kind of odd though. That damage from Outrage did not seem like Banded. Like, sure, I'm physically defensive, but still didn't seem like Banded. Yeah, this might actually turn out to be an interesting game. This, I'm going for, maybe he just assumes I don't have Brave Bird. Gonna go for Whirlwind now, as he goes for the Waterfall. A flinch there would have been really bad. That would have been nasty. Goes for the Gyarados once again. And once again, I'm just gonna phase him out. Don't want to really take damage from my Rotom. Rotom's also pretty important for Alakazam, because I can revenge kill that with a little bit of prior damage. Yep, and there's the Zam. I'm going to go right into T-Tar and just pray for a miss, I guess. Because that's just the name of the game sometimes. Going right into T-Tar, going for Pursuit. And make it so that it's in range of my Rotom. I could, if I was really ballsy, Would I even stay in? I actually could. I could stay in and go for Brave Bird and make sure that Rotom kills. But like, it's not even Spadef, and he could switch out as well. I'm just gonna. Oh, he goes for T-Wave. As I go for Brave Bird, get some damage on him, and this is bad now though, because now I don't have reliable answers for. Like, now I'm really banking on Rotom to come through. The good thing is that the Stealth Rock damage has come through with Gyarados, at least, who is probably the most dangerous one. I don't really know what I want to do here, because he could miss Focus Blast, but like now I'm realizing I'm not even 2-hit KOing with Brave Bird because of the attack drop. So now I'm just going to go into my T-Tar. I think now's a good time for it. Yup. Alright, catch this Pursuit. I don't know why he went for Psychic there. That was kind of odd. Maybe he just figured that he would do enough damage and that I wasn't a threat to him. Yup, the Chople Berry coming through. And now the lack of Rock Slide here is going to be kind of worrying because Salamence just comes in, I guess. This is a problem now too. Now if I was crazy, I would go into Alakazam right here and click sub. But I'm not that crazy, I'm not that nice. Because I don't want Skarmory like taking any more. I don't want him recovering that much too. Oh shit, oh no. No sir. He's going for Sucker Punch here. That's the thing. And I actually don't need my specs because Oh, okay. So I guess you're just gonna do that. Okay. Well, he's specs now, so I can actually just go right into my Zam and click Psychic. Nice and easy. Put even more pressure on that. The T-Star is at 70, so after I hit it with Signal Beam, then it'll be vulnerable to. Yeah, it'll be vulnerable to Rotom. I'm actually just gonna go for sub in case he wants to take the opportunity and lay up rocks. Oh well, he actually goes for Crunch here. Maybe it's Scarf. I'm just gonna go into my T-Tar directly. That's actually a pretty nice way to scout that, and I'm gonna go right for the superpower. Now that he's taken rocks, maybe I kill him with Focus Blast, even through Chople with Life Orb Zam. That would be so nice. Oh wow, he just lets me. Oh wow, that's really nice. That's really good. Sure, the rocks are gonna be nasty for Skarmory now, but I have like a load of revenge killers just waiting in the back. This thing is choice now, so it's not a threat. In fact, I can use it to recover with Skarm. That's just a-okay. In fact, now I can set up Reuniclus. Now it might be over now, because this thing is Fizz Def, and this does not threaten me anymore because I tricked it. So with one Calm Mind, and as long as I don't play stupid and greedy, it's probably over, because at +1s, Mensch drops, everything drops, pretty much. And he may want to catch me slipping with oh, I didn't expect that to. I guess he didn't EV that right because it just dropped. That was a bad sack. I would have just gone into. What I'm guessing his end game is now is what is he gonna do? So what is he? Sucker Punch? I'm not sure what he's gonna do here. You know I can just stall you out of Sucker Punches, right? That was stupid. What are you doing? So now you actually make sure I win now. Dude. Why aren't you going to Haxorus and Mence? Like, what I would do is try and catch me slipping with Moxie, because after this, if one of these is banned, then I'll drop to the second one, which is Mence, and try and get Moxie going. And my play there would not be to stay in. It would be to go to Skarm immediately. Because I can't revenge that with... You know what? That's actually a valid case for, like, HP Ice Rotom. Because, like, if I'm also revenging Dragonite with this, then that's a good idea. HP Fire, like, I'm already putting a lot of pressure on Ferrothorn. I mean, look at all of these monsters that are piling onto Ferrothorn. It's just not necessary. Yeah. If that outrage did that much, I don't know what. Again, I have no clue what this dude is doing, trying to like bait me into going into landing his sucker punch. It has 8 power points. I'm just gonna stall it all day, all night. It's over. It's a GG. Now that I recovered, see, I would have banked on a crit with Salamence and counted on me choking by staying in instead of going right into Skarmory. That was his play, and he didn't take it, so yeah, GG. Now, even if it's banned, like, he has to, like, crit some odd banded Salamence to win. And even then, he still loses to Skarmory, not getting parried and whirlwinding. Yeah, goodbye. Now I just recover. He's gotta, like, freeze me, and then lose to Alakazam substituting. Just to humor him, I'm just gonna attack. Yeah. This is a really strong playstyle. And hopefully I get a better... That team was okay. That was decently put together, but just kind of an inferior version of a lot of the other HO that runs around. Like Volcarona, for example, would really threaten my team. And I also kind of count on Rotom to sort of revenge and do damage against bulkier variants. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, Volcarona kind of insta-wins if I don't carry, like, Rock Slide. This is what I mean sometimes when I say, like, this is the matchup gen. Because, like, this Zam doesn't have... Maybe I should just use Focus Sash Zam. I don't know. But then again, like, if it's max speed, then Rotom doesn't outspeed it anyway. It's kind of like... it's kind of tough. Like, Volcarona is just tough. Because even Tyranitar, they run usually, you'd have to, like, bait the Bug Gem. Because the Bug Gem is what they use to just annihilate this. So I'm thinking, like, maybe Ice Beam is not all that worth it. Maybe I run, like, Rock Slide. That also lets me run not... Oh, I'm already running Adamant. Okay. That's fine. Because then Sassy T-Tar, I can just outspeed that and destroy it. So this might be better for Volcarona specifically. If I can bait out the Bug Gem and just switch this back in at some point, I can just Rock Slide that if I see a Volcarona on the other team. If I see Volcarona and Alakazam for some reason, even though they don't usually tend to be on the same archetypes, yeah, that's kind of just a click X. That's a click X right there. So I'm going to pause until we get one. Alright, and we've got one, and this is actually, I switched to a different team just to change it up, and we might lose this one because sand, and it's competently made sand at that. I wanted to try Moltres really badly. This is a really cool Pokemon, I think, and yeah, I guess he's gonna lead with Rotom Wash. That's what you lead with against Rain, but I also, like, leading Latios is, oof, that's a big oof because Tyranitar is there, and, well, I guess Latios doesn't do that much besides checking Rotom, because Landorus T doesn't do that good against this team. Oh, I just figured out, you know, Moltres is really good against Excadrill, so I want to be keeping that. I think I'll just lead Politoed. It's pretty safe, as he leads Tyranitar, gets his sand up. Maybe I'll just Toxic, or gonna go for Scald. If I get a burn, then, well, that's just Pokemon. Yup, there, yeah, there it is. Kind of want to go into my own Ferrothorn now and lay up some. But see, the thing is, okay, if I go Moltres here, I don't accomplish too much because, well, I could burn Latios. Like, I forget how potent burn is, and I would prefer to get this in before he starts laying up rocks and stuff. Maybe I can bluff the actual fire move, even though that's not what they really run. Oh, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I'm not gonna sub. I'm just gonna go for Wisp. That's really good on. Oh well, I was gonna say that would be really good, and I'm still gonna try and burn it because Weather Wars and stuff. trick here could be really bad. But I actually am just going to roost here on the Volt Switch. Yep. God, losing leftovers sucks, because now I'm not going to be able to check Excadrill that well for when I lay up my own hazards. But what does he go into here? Lando? Maybe he goes Lando? Oh, he goes Latios. That's kind of tough, but at the same time I can go Pharaoh. If he tricks me, that's kind of bad, but I can at least start getting an idea of what set this is. Yeah, he goes for the trick. As I would expect him to go to Excadrill here, and I want to knock off its leftovers, or knock off this thing's leftovers, knock off something. That's what I want to do right now. That's rough. I should have seen that coming and gone into probably my own Latios. Yeah, this is looking bleak right off the bat. This might be the first one I lose. So I burnt Rotom. That, I guess, kind of helps with... So now I've burned it and I've knocked off its lefties. That's pretty good. And I actually... I mean, what did he go in here for? He's in a Volt Switch out, and then I get to knock off something else. Oh, he wants to... He wants to burn me, I guess. Well, I guess that's fine. The miss sucks, for sure. Like, I want to be cute and go into Moltres, but nah, I'm going to go into... what do I go into? I guess I could go into Latios and start just Draco Meteoring, or doubling into Keldeo. That could be good, but if he Volt Switches here, that's bad. So I'm actually I'm gonna stick with the, yes, exactly. So the Will-O-Wisp miss sucked, for sure. But now I got in his head a little bit, and, oh, he forfeited. What? Dude, you had a lot of advantage in this game. I don't know what he... Like, that makes up for my Wisp miss against Tyranitar, honestly. Because that was more sand damage, that was just a whole mess. And Tyranitar was more crucial to get burned than Rotom because of the Weather War. I don't know why he forfeited. That was still anybody's game. He still had the advantage based on matchup. That was kind of silly. So we're going to wait until we get probably one or two more. Alright, we got another one. Ooh, I like his team. I like his team a lot. Yeah, this is a cool-ass rain team. But what would he lead with? I guess maybe I would predict like a Ferrothorn or a Thunderous lead. Moltres does good against Ferrothorn, but not against this thing. Actually, a whole lot of my team does not do well against this Pokemon. Thunderous is a huge-ass threat because of its ability to sub on Ferrothorn. Assuming that's the set, I really just like have Latios, which I'm actually going to lead with for that reason. As yup, he leads with Thunderous, and I'm actually just going to Draco Meteor right off the bat, predicting the Scizor to want to come in instead of the Ferrothorn here. Now this could be Scarf Scizor, that's what I would think, and I don't think Pursuit kills from that. And I don't think he wants to. I think he's either going Ferrothorn or he's U-turning if he's Scarfed. So I'm gonna go into the. Oh no! Oh no! No! My Thunderous check. Oh, that's bad. Like, sure, I get to sub here and get some advantage, but that's bad. Goes out into this. I am going to just Hurricane. Fuck me, dude. That sucks. Oh, that kind of sucks for him too. I guess he specs. So, yeah, the good thing here is that I'm actually just gonna go for another Hurricane. Yeah, just gonna go for another one. Shit. At least I'm Scarf Keldeo, but I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn right here, as he goes for Thunder, and oh, I guess he's not. Oh, he's not leftover, so this is not the set I was. Okay, that's so good. That's actually really good. I'm gonna lay up my Stealth Rock here, as he's oh, well, okay. Well, he's gonna do that. If I were smart, I would have like pivoted into Keldeo, but I'm gonna do that here, and Surf is my safest play. But if I really want the advantage, what do I do? Because he's going Starmie here. If he's bulky Starmie, that's bad. That's bad for me. honestly. So I guess he's just 3 attacks, or like 4 attacks. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. I want to get to a point where my Scarf Keldeo just sweeps him. Which... Oh my god, dude. What is this damage? Okay, so he's Scarf. Wow, Scarf? Starmie. You don't see that every day. Tentacruel is super... Oh my god, I was gonna say super free. Hold on. Oh, this is Specs. That is super Specs. Jesus Christ. And now I guess I have to sack this, or... Man. Going for the Secret Sword on the predicted Pharaoh switch. It's ballsy, but I think he has to preserve his Thundurus, because that's a huge threat to my team. Yep. As I go for the Secret Sword. KO that. It's kind of just a game of sacks at this point. Pretty much. As he goes into his own Keldeo, which I now have very limited counters for. And when I say limited, I mean none. Basically. Like, I have to rely on him missing, essentially. Yeah, that's not good. Please miss. Oh, well, there it is. Yeah, I think he has to miss anyway, because otherwise I still lose to Scizor. Let me calc to see if I... Because I want to see if Surf 2 it KOs. I think it should. Keldeo versus Keldeo. I played this pretty sloppy. I don't know what else I could have done, but I played pretty sloppy. I just want to see what gives me the best chance of winning. And it's not Surf, it's Hydro Pump. Okay, yeah, P landed it. Man, that's a lot of Hydro Pumps he landed, but... Then again, this team... I got to show off Moltres a little bit more, and that was good, but... Yeah, that was just... There was some misplays, some miscalculations on my part. This team is really standard. In fact, that's almost... Okay, no, that's not exactly what I faced, but this is like one of the most standard and successful Rain teams of all time, and I kind of dig it. I dig it because of the Thundurus being like... That was the Thundurus I was afraid of in that game. The leftovers substitute, like, defensive one that kind of deals with Breloom a little bit, and we've got Breloom right here. And another Sand matchup that's not great, because, well, Slowbro in Rain is not really a check to Keldeo, but he got the Latios. What's he leading here? I guess I would say he leads either Breloom or Tyranitar, I would say. Now, does Keldeo... No, it doesn't even come close. If it's like... I want to see if it KOs like the offensive Breloom with Secret Sword, because... +1. Let's say no HP EVs. It's a roll. Because the Subseed ones, like the Poison Heal ones that are more popular, don't typically carry Grass Stab, and if they do, they don't kill. So I'm going to lead with my Keldeo here and just go for... I'm not going to go for Hidden Power Ghost yet, you know, that's kind of an overpredict. If he has Seed Bomb, then, well, okay, he has Seed Bomb, and wow, that does a lot. That does a lot. So he's basically thrown away his Breloom. Well, 28% is not throwing away necessarily, not yet. I could... Oh, should I make the play? I want to make the Thundurus play on the Slowbro. Although he could be going Latios too. I would say he's going Slowbro, which I sub on that. Yeah, sub's just a better play. He can't assume that I'm like going for the Thunder Miss is a bad play here. Now he's switching. He has to be. He's going into T-Tar or he's going to Excadrill. If he stays in again here and throws away Slowbro again, I don't like that play. Yeah. So he goes to T-Tar here as I sub again. That's a pretty good play. Now it's time to, you know, name of the game, Focus Blast. I'm going to try and not get salty over the inevitable misses here, because I need to land both of them in order to break the Chople and KO it and win the Weather War. immediately. That's actually pretty good. Because, oh, I'm so tempted to sub again. To sub again on Latios. Holy shit. Oh, I kind of want to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because now, he shouldn't risk T-Tar here. If he's good, he's not risking it. Yup. There it is. And now I guess, well, I have to land Thunder, which is a 70 in the sand. So that's not good, but, oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. He didn't even break my sub. I love this set. I love this set. Goes back into Breloom. Well, this is kind of bad, unfortunately, because he's going to get some... You know what? If he protects, I'm going to go for Focus Blast on the T-Tar. Because now I showed Hidden Power Ice. If he brings in Latios, who cares? He's not staying in here. He's not throwing away Breloom like that. He's gonna try and like pivot into Excadrill or T-Tar on the HP Ice. Or Scizor, honestly. Oh, he goes Slowbro. Okay. So now that I've shown Thunder, I guess he feels comfortable with that. I don't... Which I'm going for it this time. I'm going for it. If he goes Exca, that's fine. Yep, goodbye. I love this set. This set's been doing some work. It's been doing some work. If he goes Latios, I need that weekend, so I'm just going for HP Ice. I can kind of... Well, I guess I won't get an idea of what set it is, but... Oh, he even goes for Draco and cuts his special attack in half. You know what? I'm going into Politoed. Well, no, hold on. I don't want to completely, like... Because Breloom is still... Well, now Breloom's a threat to me. It is. I'm going to go into Politoed, and then if he goes into... Yeah, because the thing is, he'll go Breloom in response, I guess, or... Now he's so low that I feel comfortable going into Keldeo, making the double here. If he crits me, I'm gonna... Oh boy. If he crits me on the... Okay, he goes Excadrill. And, yeah, I think Secret Sword's my play. Because I'm in... Yeah. Because he could go, like... Because I just don't want Breloom coming in. Latios is gonna die. Latios is gonna die easy. Scizor is gonna take a chunk. I essentially get like a... Yeah, I get a kill. Unless I get like a really low roll. Because I think maybe I don't kill Latios. Let me check. Latios, Choice Specs. Okay, yeah. It might not kill, actually. That's pretty... Oh! That's pretty bad for him, because, like... Yeah, I'm not going to risk Scizor here. Are you crazy? Yeah, I think it's time to sack Thundurus. That's okay. U-turn doesn't even break sub, so that's going to be pretty good there. He's going to go into Tyranitar, and then I'm just going to go for the Focus Blast. If it hits, and I win the Weather War. If not, then that's okay. I was going to use this as a sack anyway. Yeah, at this point, I think I've won. It's game over, because, yeah, I mean, who cares? You know what? I'm even going to preserve this and go back into... Wait, no, I'm not going to Politoed. That would have been a shit play. That actually would have been a shit play. He's going to go for U-turn, but... Focus Blast again is the play. I could have gone for Thunder there. I could have. But now it's just back to Keldeo being Keldeo and getting a kill every single time. Breloom is the problem here. Like, Breloom is the one thing that is something I could possibly choke on if I let that thing get healthy. Get healthy again. That's a possible choke. Now I think I just win. Because, I mean, he's probably... What I think he's going to do is he's going to sack his whole team to get this thing healthy. And then Latios wins at that point. Because he's going to sack Excadrill, he's going to sack T-Tar, he's going to sack all the motherfuckers to make Breloom have a chance. Or not. Or he can just lose the game instantly. Maybe it's choice... No. It's not choice scarf for Excadrill. Definitely not. So that was a beatdown. That was a domination. Because he let his Slowbro die, he let his Latios die, he just threw the whole game away. So I think we're gonna end it there. I had a pretty good time making the showdown live, which is it's the best time I've had with Pokemon in a very long time. Black and White's not perfect, but man, it's a hell of a lot better than Sun and Moon.